Inbreeding may have been a common practice among early human ancestors, fossils show. The evidence comes from fragments of an approximately 100,000-year-old human skull unearthed at a site called Sujitao, located in the Nirwan Basin of northern China. The skull's owner appears to have had a now rare congenital deformity that probably arose through inbreeding, researchers report today, March 18, in the journal PLOS 1. The fossil, now dubbed Sujitao 11, is just one of many examples of ancient human remains that display rare or unknown congenital abnormalities, according to the researchers. These populations were probably relatively isolated, very small and, as a consequence, fairly inbred. Study leader Eric Trinkhaus, an anthropologist at Washington University in St. Louis, told Liveance. The human skull fossil has a hole at its top, the disorder known as an enlarged parietal foramen, which matches a modern human condition of the same name caused by the rare genetic mutation. The genetic abnormalities obstruct bone formation by preventing small holes in the prenatal brain case from closing, a process that normally occurs within the first 5 months of the fetus development. Today, these mutations are rare, occurring in only about 1 of every 25,000 human births. The 9 most bizarre medical conditions. The skull appears to be from an individual who lived into middle age, indicating the abnormality was not lethal. The skull deformity can sometimes lead to cognitive deficits, but the age of the individual suggests any deficits probably would have been minor, Trinkhaus said. The skulls of humans from the Pleistocene epoch roughly 2.6 million to 12,000 years ago showed an unusually high occurrence of genetic abnormalities like this skull hole deformity, the researchers found. Scientists have seen these abnormalities in fossils from the time of early Homo erectus to the end of the early Stone Age. Such a high frequency of genetic abnormalities in the fossil record reinforces the idea that during much of this period of human evolution, human populations were very small and, consequently, likely inbred, Trinkhaus said. Still, it remains unclear, and probably untestable, to what extent these populations were inbred, the researchers noted in their study. Yet if such small, inbred populations did exist, it would invalidate many of the genetic inferences about when humans split off from the tree of life, Trinkhaus said, because these inferences assume large, stable populations.